Hi, I'm Andy, and today I have another rarely used World Cup match for you, this time against Gelbel. And yeah, black and white rarely used, offensive meta, I like it. And yeah, looking at the teams, I did not have any intel on which teams Gelbel likes to use. So yeah, this is a pretty cool offensive team. It's Mesprit, which is usually the lead, Rocks, 3 attacks and stuff. Durant could be anything, could be Hornclaws, could be Choice Scarf. Same with his Moltres, which could also be Choice Scarf or Choice Specs. Normally one of these is Choice Scarf and the other one isn't. Then he has a Kabutops, obvious spinner for Moltres, a really annoying Amoonguss. Man, the sleep is so broken. And Crawdaunt, which you don't really see that often, but it's super strong. So yeah, I got a fun team. I'm running a Calmine Sigilif, which is a really huge threat in the meta because it has a really nice speed tier and hits really hard with Life Orb. Then a standard Alamamola, some for my defensive backbone, a Life Orb lead Dradigon with Rocks and Outrage, Sucker Punch, all that good stuff, a Life Orb Aerodactyl, which is also looking really good. He doesn't really have a good switch in because Stone Edge usually 2-hit KOs Amoonguss, so I just have to hit twice. Garbodor is there for some hazards, but yeah, it doesn't look like I'm getting the opportunity to set up a lot of hazards. And then I Choice Scarf my Magneton as my revenge killer for stuff like Durant. And yeah, choosing a lead was pretty hard, but I just went with Dradigon because it hits everything really hard on his team and he can't really one-hit KO it, and he leads with Mesprit. So yeah, we will just exchange rocks. And after that, I just thought, okay, he can't 2-hit KO me, so let's just click Outrage. And he goes for Psychic and gets the special defense drop, which is really bad because now he's able to kill Dradigon. And I have to switch something into Revenge Mesprit. And then he gets the switch advantage. So yeah, annoying stuff, because even if he, normally he doesn't kill me, and then I should kill myself with the Life Up recoil and Mesprit is dead, and yeah, then I can go into like Sigilif and click Psychic and hurt everything or something. But yeah, I just chose to go with Magneton. I revealed that it is Scarfed, but I think it's pretty obvious on this team that this is Scarf Magneton, so I didn't really mind, and also he is not ground type, so yeah, really good for me. Now I go into Garbodor and try to get him to go into Kabutops, which he does now, so I can Seed Bomb it. And yeah, he goes for Rapid Spin, but that's fine. I mean, Rocks would have been nice, but I have no real option to stop Rapid Spin from Kabutops when I'm running 2 defensive Pokemon. So yeah, he goes to Rant now, and I was like, okay, Alamamola is here for this reason because I'm running Eject button Alamamola, which allows me to switch out after I get hit. And yeah, that's exactly why I'm running Alamamola plus Magneton, so this can happen and I can easily revenge Durant. So yeah, it's looking pretty good for me, although now I'm locked into Hidden Power Fire and he goes into Crawdaunt, and I was like, okay, what is gonna happen? Is this Choice Band? Is this Rank Dance? Is this Swords Dance? And he reveals Dark Pulse, so he is Special Crawdaunt, which is an ancient set, but yeah, it's really strong, especially if you don't expect it, and it can easily 2-hit KO Alamamola. So yeah, really, really cool set. So I just have to sack Garbodor here, but my Magneton can revenge it really easily. But he has Amoonguss for that. And yeah, this is really annoying, but luckily I get a crit here, which means that my Sigilif now kills Amoonguss with Psychic. So I just go for Psychic here as he goes into Moltres. And yeah, Moltres can tank that. And based off that damage, I know this is offensive. And I was expecting Choice Scarf, but yeah, I was not sure what he will do here in this position. So I just thought, okay, maybe he wants to go for Fire Blast, try to kill me, which normally doesn't kill Sigilif. So I just went for Psychic. And that was a huge mistake because Heatwave would have been better. And he can go into Crawdaunt now for free. And yeah, Crawdaunt is looking now like a huge problem, because now I have to try to get my Aerodactyl in safely, either against a Crawdaunt or a Moltres on a switch, so I can go for Stone Edge and claim a kill. But he doesn't really allow it. He plays it really well, goes into Moltres on my Alumamola. I can scout his move with Protect, and I have to switch here, because if I go for Wish or Waterfall, he can just U-turn into Amoonguss and then sleep something, which would be really annoying. I mean, looking at it now, maybe I should have slept or let him sleep my Alumamola, because it isn't really that useful. And yeah, but I didn't at this moment. So yeah, he just U-turns, goes back into Crawdaunt because I can't kill it from this range of HP, and yeah, he just does the same thing again and again. So yeah, looking at this now, I should have definitely just stayed in with Alumamola, go for Wish or Waterfall or something, let him go into Amoonguss and let him put Alumamola to sleep. But yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I just go into Sigilyph again as he goes Crawdaunt, and I think now he just goes for Dark Pulse. Yeah, and as we can see, it easily to hit KOs Alumamola. And yeah, one good thing now is that Crawdaunt is in range for a +2 Heatwave from Sigilyph. So I just have to get up a Calm Mind, and then Sigilyph should easily sweep, because Amoonguss doesn't survive that, and Moltres. If I can go for Roost once, should also be able to easily tank a Fire Blast from Scarf Moltres. But yeah, I have to go Magneton now and go for Volt Switch, and he can go into Amoonguss here. And yeah, at that moment I realized, okay, Sigilyph doesn't really kill Amoonguss here, so I have to hope that he chokes, which would be him going into Crawdaunt right now. Because yeah, Sigilyph can't kill Amoonguss. And even, I mean, looking at it now, I should have just gone for the Psychic, let him sleep me, and then I can go into Aerodactyl and try to win with Stone Edge. But yeah, I didn't. I went for Calm Mind, which was a really bad play, because it just meant that I'm losing for sure, except when he switches into Crawdaunt. So yeah, really desperate move for me, but yeah, didn't work out at all. And he just goes into Moltres. I don't get a first turn Wake, which would have been really good here, but yeah, it's not in my favor. So yeah, I can go into Aerodactyl now. And now I thought, okay, he can just sack his Moltres, because it doesn't really do anything now. And he can sack his Moltres, go safely into Amoonguss, and then Spore something, and can try to win the game from there. So I went for Roost here, expecting another Fire Blast, but he straight up goes to Amoonguss, and I was like, nah, why? Because as we can see here, Stone Edge. Ah no, I go Magneton first, okay, to sleep it. But yeah, the battle is basically over at this point. He is even using double Spore with Stun Spore here, so yeah. I can try and go for Stone Edge, and I get a crit. And okay, I don't know his exact spread, but I just thought this move was pretty risky for him, because if I don't Roost and I go for Stone Edge with Aerodactyl and I get a good roll, I can 2-hit KO Amoonguss. But on the other hand, he could have just seen the Stone Edge damage, go into Moltres again, then go back into Amoonguss, because it's healed up by Regenerator and Spore again. But yeah. Luckily I'm doing these videos, so I realize my mistakes afterwards. And yeah, I just tried to kill a Moongaze or something, but he just goes into Moltres and finishes the game with 2 Fire Blasts. So yeah, I lost this one. Team Germany isn't doing that well right now in Realist World Cup, but I'm pretty sure we will come back. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.